Hello guys, welcome to I Choose Me First podcast, the podcast dedicated to self-discovery, self-empowerment, self-love, and most important, relationship. And in this podcast, we tend to exploit and we tend to involve and we tend to discover those deep topics that people don't like to talk about. In this podcast, we tend to talk about everything. And today with me, it's your girl,
Christabel.
And we're so happy to have you.
It's my pleasure. I'm looking forward to everything we're going to discuss here.
Last time she imparted a lot of knowledge.
Yeah.
Your impact was significant.
Okay, bless God. Thank God. By God's grace.
And today we'll be focusing on creating a balance and maintaining it, and how to be able to create a routine and how to be productive while fulfilling your daily activities, and how you can be able to achieve that through some key practices and key rules that we'll be explaining today. And I hope you enjoy it. So stay tuned. Defined priorities will help you balance your approach in life. How can defining priorities help you balance your life and help you set a good routine and follow it up and help you to be productive? First, you have to be able to identify the core needs. You have to be able to identify the core priorities. Identifying the core priorities will help you be able to identify the things that are need and wants in your life, and the things you need immediately, and how important is it to help make your life be comfortable at the moment, at the time being. And you being able to identify and differentiate between the things you need immediately and the things you need after will help you be able to make a good decision and help you create a good decision system in you. Like, how will I say it? We help guide you in your decision making process. I think that's a simple word for it. You understand? What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's okay. And also, the second step is the balanced approach.
Mm-hmm.
You need to find a balance
Mm-hmm.
between your work, your hobbies, your relationships.
Yeah, that's
personal. Yeah, your personal relationships, your friendships, your relationships, your partner, your lover. Your church,
your hobby,
your hobbies and everything. So you just need to find a balance, create each, what's the word?
Create each section in a way where there is a balance between
equality,
balance, and each part is not lacking
aspect of your life. At the same time, not making one aspect more. Not pouring more into one aspect than the other.
Wow.
So you just have to make equal balance. So
Yeah.
another way to maintain a healthy work-life relationship balance, the second step is by establishing a routine, a proper routine. So make a schedule that accommodates both your work, your relationships, all your daily routines, your relaxation, your relaxation techniques and everything. So what do you think?
For me, I feel also like being consistent can also help in maintaining a work.
Consistency is key.
And it will help you in a way where you follow the routine to core and like build it and maintain it, and it will help you to stabilize and help you follow your schedule, like she said, your weekly and daily schedule very well. It will help you follow it to core, like I said initially, and it will help you maintain a balance between life. It will help you follow the routine, and it will help you being able to be productive in every angle of your life.
The third step is actually time management. So you have to prioritize your tasks. So one thing I like to do is the day before, if I have a hectic day the next day, so the night the night before, I'm going to make like a calendar. I'm going to tick off all that I need to do, my to-do list for the next day, so that the next day everything will go smoothly. I won't have to stress myself in the morning and be like, oh, what do I have to do today?
Okay.
I have this one. I'll start, my head just start. So the night before, just have to make a to-do list of what you have ahead of you. do.
Okay.
So if it's to do chores in the morning, you write it off the first thing. If it's to go grocery shopping, you write it. If it's to go to church, go have a brunch with friends, a date with your partner, or everything. Just list everything down out the night before you go ahead.
It helps you to not be catched on off guard.
Exactly. It helps you to not be too
choke and not be too burned out, like not to even get to the point where you're burnt out.
It relieves being burnt out
of it. To help you to be, you know what you're expecting, and you're ready for it. So for me, I feel like time blocking can also help in maintaining a work health balance. It can help you allocate different time block to different tasks, and which will help you prevent multitasking. Let's say you want to cook, between 6 to 7, you're basically focusing on cooking, and you put all your energy between 6 to 7, you're in the kitchen, and it helps you cook the food well, and it comes out well. And you're not cooking, you're not washing, you're not cleaning, you're not doing it. Like you've blocked that time. This time is for this, and you stay focused on it, and you do it so that it comes out best. So I feel like time blocking has a long way to go. It plays a role when it comes to maintaining your work-life balance.
The fourth step is productivity. So you have to establish clear and achievable goals. Clear, achievable goals for each week ahead, for each day ahead, each week ahead, each month ahead. So establish your goals before you go ahead.
It will help you maintain.
It helps maintain motivation. And it helps to check your progress in each.
That's good. That's good. I also feel like eliminating distraction can help when it comes to productivity. When you're working, you're in a very busy workplace, you have to try to identify and minimize distraction, because it will help you focus on what you're doing, and you put your mind into it, and you do it well. You're not easily distracted because you've blocked off that angle. For me, when I want to read during exam, I don't like to go to the library because I know everybody's always walking to the library.
Really?
Because especially when you're staying close to the side of the door when people are walking in. If someone it's just in human nature.
There's every tendency you just
turn. So I tend to go to an empty class to read, or I tend to come home and read, or I tend to, there's this library close by. I tend to go there to read too, because it helps me. In that place, it's basically old people that go there because they don't see young people. So
aside that, it's more quiet, and it's just you and your book.
So I tend to remove that part. There is no distraction coming. I just tend to focus on why I'm there. So I feel when you're trying to do something that is important, try to eliminate any trace of disturbance, any trace of something that can distract your attention. Try to move away from it, because that will help you focus on what you're supposed to do and do it well.
So the fifth one is self-care. You need to incorporate regular breaks in each of your routine, just to avoid burnt out, being stressed, being overworked,
or busting out at work.
Exactly. So you have to incorporate short, even if it's short, the break is short.
And sleeping on your desk.
Exactly. Someone that works from home incorporates short breaks at each interval. Just
at least
to
2 hours or 3 hours.
Even if it's 30 minutes, because so just to avoid being burnt out, avoid being overworked.
Even also, when you read, you need it too.
When you read, you also need to incorporate short breaks, because your brain
sometimes it feels like you don't understand it.
Exactly. If you overwork yourself, you overwork your brain. When you keep reading, to be nothing is entering again. So just, and at the same time also, be, what's the word?
Be prepared.
Stay hydrated.
And drink water. Have some little snack beside you to help you.
So just incorporate short breaks at each interval to avoid being burnt out.
And also I think living a healthy lifestyle can impact in a way. I don't know, having exercising and having a good healthy meal and dinner and balanced diet, like you said, and also regularly exercising yourself and having a positive and mindset, eating well, eat what is right, more of vegetables.
Yeah.
In a way, if it's possible, if you can not, you're not the vegetarian type, when less of most of the things are not good for you,
Yeah.
like less of the carbs and less of the high of the protein. And if you're eating more of red meat, less of it, and like everything should just be moderate. You understand?
Yeah.
To help you be more
balanced.
Balance, so help you be more energetic, and help you to boost your energy, and help you to focus, and help you so that you don't, at the middle of when you're supposed to be enjoying life, you are running to the hospital to chill and check yourself and stuff like that. So start now to eat healthy, and focus on how
self-care
to maintain.
is essential.
And
self-care is not selfish, okay?
Self-care is nothing.
Sixth step is enjoyment and fun. According to that song by Timaya, this life I can't keep myself. I can't keep myself. So please don't stress yourself. Even the Bible says that when you sleep, that God provides for those that love Him when they sleep.
Okay, I thought you wanted to say that the Bible. I thought you wanted to say the Bible said that the way you provide for the bed, that's the way you provide.
It's true. There's always part in the Bible that said that you need to put in the work too.
Okay.
But don't overwork yourself, because God provides for those He loves.
Yeah.
God provides for those that love Him. God provides for His own while they are asleep. And also at the same time.
So that's what God is providing.
Yes. At the same time, the Bible says that if He dresses the lilies with beauty and splendor, how much more does He love you? You that is created in His own image. Exactly. If He dresses the lilies with beauty and splendor, how much more does He love you? How much more will He love
Jesus,
you?
man.
If He watches over you, I might sing it to the video.
Okay, so basically that's what she's trying to say.
You have to schedule time for hobbies, relaxation, catching up with your friends, going out for brunch, for dates, for games during the weekends. Yeah, so just plan relaxations periods in each interval.
Yeah, and for me, I would say, like, for you to be mindfulness would help you, because it helps you be in the present and fully engage in the moment of the enjoyment, and you're not absent-minded, like you're there, you're pressing phone, you're there, you're chatting with someone that is not there, you're there, you're calling someone that is not there. Be in the moment, fully engage, mindfulness, and as you're enjoying, play like you were kids. Don't care about anybody, might be, except you have a crush there. Or someone you are looking. But if not, my dear, have fun, because if you know laugh and make yourself happy, high blood pressure is there, because you are thinking of the word in your chest. Even when you're supposed to be enjoying, you are still thinking who is looking at you. See your life outside. Don't look at somebody, because the person you're looking at is separate, like inside room and beauty inside place. So what am I trying to say? I'm just trying to say that you should try as much as possible to be mindful and have fun and be present and be engaged in the activities whenever you're having enjoyment and gallop. Please remember to call me.
I beg, call also.
I just send me the location. I don't know this song. So I try to also that there's some where there's a location there. Okay, so number 7 is all about flexibility and adaptivity. Be spontaneous and being flexible. It will help you to prepare yourself for the unforeseen and be ready for any changes, anything happening. Be flexible. Adaptation helps in continuing evaluation to help to incorporate it into our routine and help us guide us to be able to like focus on the things that emergencies and help us prepare on how to adapt to the situation and be able to come out stronger. Okay,
step is establishing boundaries and learning to say no. So you have to establish boundaries between your work your relationship and your personal life.
Yeah.
Setting boundaries. And learn to say no. Prioritize your commitment. Don't overwork yourself. Don't overstress yourself to avoid burnout. So let me say you just got back from work, a hectic day, and then someone is now calling you.
Hey, let's go, Barry.
We're outside.
My brother, my bed is Barry.
At the same time, that it's good to enjoy yourself. It's good to, have.
But there should be time for that, like a time block for it. Have a time block for enjoyment and have a time block for rest.
Exactly. So after a hectic day from work, don't go out and stress yourself and say you want to be outside when you're meant to be resting. The body needs rest. So just need to set boundaries, learn when to say no, when to give yourself rest. Learning when to say no, it plays a wrong roles in balance, like in setting boundaries, because when you learn how to say no, then it will help you to set the boundaries of what you want. Exactly. You understand how you want your life to be. I can't come back from a very hefty busy, then you call me. I won't even pick your call funny enough. That's the truth. Because I know the calls are priorities and I know the calls are leisure time. So basically you should learn how to know when to put yourself first and before any other person, because it helps you not to prioritize commitments that are not really important, that will not benefit you. Do you understand? That will not encourage or promote your health. You understand? So setting boundaries and saying no helps you put yourself first and help you not to overextend yourself to the point that it leads to burnout. So that's what I think though. So you just need to learn how to care for your body, at the same time setting boundaries, caring for yourself, knowing when to rest, when to take a step back and care for your body. So basically that's it. And the last but not the least is reflecting and analyzing. Okay, so regular evaluation and celebrate achievements. Okay, reflect more on your routine periodically to assess its effectiveness and make necessary adjustments. And also help in celebrating the achievements and celebrate small wins, the little ones, the big ones. Celebrate your wins, celebrate small achievements. Don't say my friends are doing better things now, this person is doing bigger things, so you won't celebrate the smallest one you have, because the Bible said if you celebrate the small, if you thank me for the small, I'll give you the big. So celebrate the littlest, the one that you don't even think you could actually celebrate every part of it, because the truth of the matter is that, my sister, if you don't celebrate yourself, who will celebrate you? For you. You have to celebrate yourself. Be happy. Reflect and reflect on how far you've gone. I think that's one thing I'm still learning to do. To celebrate my little wins. Because I told you now, in the night I'm awake, I'm thinking about my friends are doing bigger things. This one is doing this one, but I feel kind of stuck. But being able to go outside the country, abroad, you should be grateful, and also celebrate God for your life. For me, I feel like it's normal to feel that way. It is. But the thing is, you also understand is that there are your mates that are in the grave too. Do you understand? Bro, there's your mates that are in the grave, but your life, your mates that now they're in their husband house pounding fufu. Exactly. And it's also important to remember that not all fingers are equal. Yeah. It's evidence. See my hand. Show your hand. Yeah. Show your hand. See? Our hands are not equal. Even the fingers are not equal. Everything is not equal. Yeah. So God has different plans for each and every one of us. Okay. Yeah. So this person's destiny is different from your own. Another person's destiny is different from your own. Your path is different from another person's path. Yeah. So the small wins you get, the little wins, the big ones, celebrate them. Yeah. And be proud of the achievement you have. Be proud of the little. Yeah. And live in the moment. Exactly. Live the future. The future will figure out itself as long as you're working, and as long as you're believing in God, the future will figure out itself. But work to achieve your goals, and as you're working, be happy. You understand? Because this will help you balance life, follow the routine, and bring out the best version of you to the world. And that's what I have to say for it. So for you to be able to have a healthy lifestyle, for you to be able to balance life, for you to be able to to give good
part of you, good productive part of you to the world, first you have to be able to know how to do these 9 things. We talked about boundaries, learning how to say no. We talked about being flexible and adaptive. We talked about being reflecting and adjusting. You understand? Celebrating your wins. Talk about fun and enjoyment. We talked about self-care, and we also talk about like productivity and time management, and we talk about establishing your own routine. And we talked about knowing the things that are priorities. So if you can be able to like explain all these things, and if you can be able to understand when and when not to do things, it will help you know how to balance life and balance everything around you and be productive at the end of the day. So you don't have to kill yourself to do some things. Just realize the ones that are priorities. Learn how to manage the time that you have, the little time you have. Learn how to establish a routine that will help you inculcate those priorities, those needs that you need to set, and at the same time learn to be productive, to be able to do all those things, and learn to have fun time when you have the time. Relax, have fun, and learn to be in the moment. Whenever you're enjoying, don't be somewhere else. Be there. Enjoy, celebrate your wins, and that's it, guys. If you can be able to do this, you can be able to balance life easy peasy. Okay, so that wraps up this episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank our amazing guests for tuning in and joining us today to talk about this beautiful topic. We are so happy to have you. Thank you.
And I enjoyed the podcast.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
So thank you for tuning in. If you like this podcast, please share, like, subscribe, comment, and be there for us, because we are here for you.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend
to
tell their grandma.
And if you see this podcast in your screen, share the link to your enemy, to everybody you know. Share it. Let them be sharing, and tell the person to reshare. You understand? My dear, we got you. We're here for you. See you next time. Bye.